Given that we've talked about the exponential equation, how b affects the graph, whether b is greater than 1 and its growth, or b between 0 and 1 and that is decay, we're just going to quickly look at a problem and determine if it is growth or decay, and then what is the percent of change. First, we can go ahead and throw this thing directly into a graph and determine if it's growth or decay. So I'm going to do that. Let's go ahead with y equals to 100, 0.75. Caret, or shift 6 up to that exponent, and then what I'm going to do is in parentheses I'm going to put negative 1 divided by 2, and I need to make sure that that x is on the side, not underneath that fraction because of the way it's stated. And if we look at this, we can see that green formation of an exponential equation starting to show. But what you can tell is, just by looking at it automatically, is as we read this graph from left to right, so as we're going from this way out, we can see that the graph is increasing. And as it is increasing, we can go ahead and determine that this is growth just by looking at the graph. Now you'll note that the b value looks to be 0.75, and that almost tells us, hey, it looks like it's supposed to be decreasing because b is below a value of 1. However, this exponent is attached to that value, or that b value. And so what we need to do really to get it to this form is we need to go ahead and calculate with that exponent. So let's do that real quick. So I'm going to come over here, and in order to calculate that, all I'm going to type in is 0.75 caret to the negative 1 over 2. And when I get that, I get 1.1547. But for ease, I am simply going to use 1.15. So y, let's do this, y equals 100, 1.15 to the x power, where this has been replaced or has become what this 0.75 to the negative 1/2 power. And now we can see, well, b is greater than 0, and therefore it is growth. And it is above 1, so it is above 1. So if I subtract 1.15, if I subtract off 1, I'm left with 0.15, which is a 15% growth because we multiply by 100, which is going to move that decimal over 2, which is 15% growth. So find the percent of change, 15% increase.